So welcome to Tel Aviv. Okay, it's funny really, the streets around here kind of remind me of being, somewhere in Italy or in France. Look at this place, look at this beautiful independent wine store. And the merchandising is just beautiful. It's so authentic, it's so rustic. A lot of these buildings still feature the original stonework from when they were built. These sort of independent wine stores are my favourite retail here in Neve Sedek. It's just so much more exciting. You know, when you walk into one of these stores, you feel the heritage and you sort of really feel the authenticity of the stories of the different wines. I think there's something nice about buying wine from an independent store. You feel a connection to the wines, to the owner, to the backstory. And I suppose in real simple terms, it feels a little bit more sophisticated than just picking up a bottle of wine in a supermarket. You know, it gives an added sense of purpose, which we shouldn't underestimate. What a stunning interior. So there's loads of gelato stores in this city. Obviously, it's a very touristy place, it's a beach city, and the hot weather means there's never a day that's not ready for ice cream. They really perfect the art of retail theatre. So they don't just sort of plonk the ice cream into pots, they dress it, they merchandise it, they pile it high. If it's a vanilla ice cream, they dress it with real vanilla pods. If it's a chocolate ice cream, they dress it with cookies and wafers and all sorts of delicious ingredients. So it really is a feast for the eyes. You know, as you walk around here, you'll see some really interesting merchandising ideas. Even the way this shop has beautifully arranged this fresh produce. It's not just been plonked on some shelves, but it's beautifully displayed outside in these wooden crates. It almost makes it look like an art form. So we're approaching Danon, which is a culinary school right here in the port of Tel Aviv. This whole area used to be full of port warehouses. This was a derelict site, and the Tel Aviv municipality transformed this location into a retail and entertainment destination. You'll find everything here: outlet stores, fashion, entertainment, and food. Now, one of the exciting things here at the Danon School of Cookery or Culinary Arts is that you can look right in and see the chefs at work. So this here looks like a bread making studio. Doesn't look like there's any students in there at the moment, but what a fantastic location right near the port. Oh, here we go. Here's some chefs. Let's see if we can sneak a video of them without them noticing. Wow. The chefs are busy at work, cooking. Wow. So within this zone, there's all sorts of retail actually. You've got outlet stores from the likes of Puma, Nike and Adidas. If you like karaoke, there's a karaoke place. There's various nightclubs that come alive at night time. And there's an IKEA around here somewhere, if we can find it. Let's see what we can find. So possibly a break from IKEA's normal out-of-town retail strategy, here in the port is actually an IKEA kitchen showroom. Here in Tel Aviv, about 90% of housing is apartments, and to go to an IKEA, you've got to drive quite a long way. So IKEA do have their big out-of-town stores here. I think there's several in the country. But IKEA wanted to bring the kitchen experience right here into the port. It makes perfect sense since this is such a destination, particularly at the weekends. So it's a great way to show off their kitchen ranges. What you also tend to find is, because of the beachfront location, there's a very big surf culture here. So you get a lot of brands like Billabong, and I forget the name of the other big brand in that space. Rip Curl. Yeah, Rip Curl, Billabong, etc. If you're a little person, you can rent a Mini Cooper S. So right now we're here in the port area. We're going to move on to Tel Aviv's most famous shopping street, Dizengoff Street. Dizengoff Street has literally everything. Food, fashion, boutiques, gelato. It's one of the longest streets that runs through the city, and it's always crazy packed with people. At night time it comes alive, it's full of bars. During happy hour it's just absolutely buzzing. So let's make our way there. This is Fat Cow. The burgers from there are just unbelievable. Yeah, Dizengoff is definitely one of the most famous streets in Tel Aviv. It runs for at least 2 or 3 miles. It's a huge avenue full of restaurants, retail, boutiques, cafes, apartments. Always lots of very artsy, cute boutiques with some really quirky stuff in the window. So this is Golda, the Flavor Boutique, one of my favorite gelato stores here in Tel Aviv. They've got stores all over Israel now, and their gelato is incredible. I'll take my ice cream. I've got 2 different flavors. I've got Malabi. Malabi is like a traditional Arabic dessert. I don't know the ingredients, but it's normally like a vanilla custard, and it's served with rose syrup. It's absolutely delicious. So I've got 2 flavors here. I've got Malabi, and I've also got salted caramel pretzel. So it's now time for me to enjoy my little bit of ice cream. I hope you enjoyed my quick retail tour of Tel Aviv. Come and visit here. It's an incredible country, fantastic for tourists. You're going to love the shops, you're going to love the restaurants, you're going to love the people, you're going to love the culture. Enjoy!